friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy here, and I am a little bit behind. I have got to do my favorite photo for August. So if you've been around for a while, you know that every month I take one photo from that month that I have taken, and I create a super simple page with that photo and add it to an album. And I love this little project that I've been doing for 2024. I have Stacy Julian to thank for it. She was the one who recommended or suggested this idea. And so today, the photo that I am going to document is this one of my daughter, Molly. She is a school teacher, and this was her first day of school in August. This is her third year teaching. I absolutely love her classroom. I wish I could be a student in it. And so I'm going to document this, and I thought that the Country Woods paper collection would be the perfect collection to use with this photo because she's got blues in her dress and the walls are blue. And so this is a 4x4 photo. I am going to mat it on white, and that will help to make it pop. Now, I did want to share with you, here is my 2024 Photos I Love album. I will probably end up doing a title page, but for the meantime, here is my January page. So you can see these layouts are very simple. They focus on one photo. There really is no journaling, and they each have the month of that, the favorite photo. There was in April, I put 2 photos on because that was during the eclipse, and I loved the process here. So I do have all the way up to July. I love this book, and I think it's going to be really fun to look back over and visit over the years, in the coming years. And I think this project, I'm having so much fun with it. I think that I am going to continue doing it in 2025. Now, the other resource that I'm going to use today is my Storyteller How To Book. So this album is from the Close to My Heart collab with Stacy Julian. This was a product that you could purchase from Close to My Heart, as well as the Storyteller resource book. Now, these are no longer available. I do have a few in stock, so if you would like one, you can message me and let me know. I will post in the comment section below, or the description box below, all the products I use, but this is no longer available, but I do have some. So if it is of interest to you, just reach out to me. This resource just pretty much tells you in a nutshell how to make documenting and scrapbooking very easy. But I love the pictures in here because it gives you, it's like an idea book. So it gives you some great ideas, or you could just thumb through it to get some ideas bouncing in your head. And it just talks about the connected story and the extended story and telling your story. So I really liked this particular page. It's a 6x8 layout, and this is the one that we're going to go with today to document my photo of Molly. So I'm going to clear my desk and we will go ahead and get started. So I've brought in my Stampin' Up! Glass mat. I love this mat. It has replaced my Versa mat, and I am thrilled with it. And let's go ahead and mat our photo. It's like 1/8 of an inch photo mat. And then I do have my 6x8 base page. This is just a piece of White Daisy, which is now known as White Willow. Stampin' Up! Has brought over our white daisy cardstock from Close to My Heart, and they've just renamed it, so it is now known as White Willow. And then I just went, by looking at the photo, by the layout here in my resource book, and off camera I cut some of that DSP. So this is the ones oh, and you know what I forgot to do? I showed you the patterns in this country woods. So this is the one side of them. It is double-sided and just all different shades of blue. And then if you flip them over, these are the patterns on the other side. And so I did pre-cut, and just by looking at the photo, I kind of estimated, or guesstimated, I should say, the paper dimensions. So let me grab this page and I'll show you. So here is, maybe I can move this. So we're doing this one right here. So here we go. I brought in a piece of that peach color to add a little bit of color because there is other colors in the photo. And then I took a piece of sapphire cardstock. That's a Close to My Heart cardstock. And I double matted this. So I think this will go, I think I'm going to bring mine down a little bit. So we'll go like this. I'll get all of this adhered and then we'll start embellishing. All right, everything is adhered, and we're going to go ahead and add our photo, but I'm only going to add adhesive in the center in case we want to tuck some parts and pieces underneath this photo. So I think I'm going to line that up. That looks about right. And then you'll see in the sample they've got a little cluster here and a cluster here. So what I did is I pulled out my favorite Spotlight on Nature dies, and these are back in stock as of yesterday. They are back in stock. So I love all these circle dies, and you can see I have a bunch of dies stored in the envelope. So I pulled out one of my small ones, and I was thinking that that could go right here, and the white I thought was perfect because of all the blue. And then you can see they have Maddie and then some fun little embellishments. So I did pull out these stickers, and this was another Story by Stacy product. It's no longer available, but you could stamp or you could use any stickers that you have on hand. So I was thinking maybe I could do Molly. And then for down here, I think what I'm going to do is double mat and then pull in my favorite mini alphabet dies. You've seen me use these many times. There's 3 dies here. We've got all the alphabet. We've got number or punctuation, and then the European letters. And I could spell out August. And I started using that die set back when I got it. So I used it for June and July. So I'm going to keep using it for the rest of the year, I think, anyway. But I thought we could use this and then do August and maybe cut those in a lighter blue. So let's go ahead and adhere this. I could even cut this circle in half and save the other half, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it right there. And then we'll go ahead and spell Molly, M-O-L-L-Y. So L is a middle letter. So I'm going to put the L right there. Oops. And then we'll do another L. And then a Y. With all the new catalog and the new scrapbooking product that was actually released yesterday from Stampin' Up, I've been so busy I got behind. Usually I like to have my favorite photo page done by the 24th of every month. So there's Molly. It's not exactly even. I think I'm going to try and move this over. I'm going to move this over and reapply this, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I've got my letter stickers down, and then according to the sketch, we've got that little pennant with a heart. And so I pulled out my stickers from the Stories I Love kit from Stacy Julian. And I like this pink, this shade of pink. It's a circle sticker. But what I think I'm going to do is use this and make my own banner. So let's cut that out. I like that shade of peach pink. And I like that it has that texture. So I'm going to get my trimmer and trim and make my own little banner. So again, I would like to reiterate that my favorite photos album, my monthly favorite photos, it's all about simple, keeping it simple and quick and easy. And with most of these, I am using supplies that I have in my stash. So I had already had that white circle cut, so I used that. I think I'm going to cut this, make this a little bit thinner. And these are just stickers that I have in my stash. The whole purpose is to get a photo from the month documented. So I'm just dovetailing this. I just noticed there's a smudge on my paper. I wonder if I could erase that off. Yeah, gum erasers, you gotta love those. All right, so we can put this, I guess it went under the sticker. I just lost the M, but that's okay. I have another one. So then I could put another M right on top. So I like that idea. It is a sticker, but I'm just going to use my adhesive. So we'll go like this and then get my other M. So this favorite photos concept, this is a great concept. If you are not a scrapbooker, you don't want to be a scrapbooker, but you want to do something with some of the photos, this would be a great thing, a great project to do. So then they have a heart, and there are some hearts on my sticker sheet But I also pulled out from that packet that the stickers come with the stickers. I have some chipboard pieces. I could always do a star. To kind of keep with the letters, or let's take this star, and I'm going to get my anti-static pouch and just take the sticky off of that so we can kind of audition it. Let's try the heart. I don't know if that's going to be too big next to the letters. Not loving that, but we have this sticker. I don't know if that will... No, but you know what? What about the heart in the camera? Let's try that. Because the camera, that's just too big. I love this camera sticker. What if we cut this out? Do this real carefully. Doing this is a little tricky, and doing it while looking through your phone is a challenge. And ad talking, and that's hard for me. I like that. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let me get a little bit of adhesive on this. I don't know, do we want to put this one maybe next to it? No, I need to stop by on my head. We'll just do that. But you know what? I'm wondering if it needs another banner. All right, so I just cut another banner out of another sticker, and I think that is gonna complete this. Just go like that, and then we can move this over. Maybe this should be a little bit taller. There we go. I like that. All right, so now the last thing is to do the letters for August, which will go in here. And so what I did off camera is I did cut my letters, but I want to demonstrate here for you. I know I've taught this in a previous video, but what I did is I ran the letters through on cardstock that I used the adhesive sheets for. I love these adhesive sheets. They're a 6 by 12, and I have a piece of cardstock here. I'm going to use orange because I've already ran the blue down, and I know I'm going to want some orange for some of my fall things coming up. And so I'm going to trim this because I want to use my mini die cut machine. So I'm going to trim this down. And then get my adhesive sheets. And we're going to trim this to a little bit smaller in size. I'm just going to go a little bit less than 3 inches wide, and the 6 inches long will be fine. And then what's nice about this is there's divisions for the backing, which makes it really easy to pull it off. And I'm going to put this on the back side, because the one thing you don't want to do is get this sticky stuff on your glass mat. It's kind of tricky to get off. Ask me how I know. Okay, so now what more or less we did is we made our own sticker cardstock sheet. So I've got my mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss, and I've got my plates. And let me get my die. Another thing I love about this die set is you get multiples of, did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong. Oh well, it will work for some of it. I should have put the adhesive on the other side. Darn it. Because now some of these letters, or no, I think I did it right. No, I did it right. I'm thinking out loud. I think I did it right. I'll see. And then we will just run this through. So I'm running it through my handy dandy Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. Yeah, I did it right. Silly me. I panicked. I always panic when I'm on the camera live. So when letters stick to your die, if you don't have the take your pick tool, which mine happens to be in the other room right now, then I'm just using my piercing tool. You can use scissors, anything with a sharp edge that will fit into these little holes, and then these will pop right out. And then what's nice about this is I now have stickers. So I've been pairing the adhesive sheets with this particular die set, because then I don't have to worry about adding adhesive to the back of the letters, because they are kind of small. So this is my go-to way to use these. But you can always, just cut them out of cardstock and then add your own adhesive. So there are all my orange letters, and I can add those to my envelope. I'm starting to get a lot of letters, so I think I'm going to have to start putting them in their own individual baggies or something. But now I'll have those for my fall projects. So what we'll do is I'm going to add the letters to this first. AUGUST. Now this is a even number, even lettered word. So I am just going to adhere them, and then we can trim down that white piece of paper. So I am using the piercing tool to get the backings off. And this is a dull piercing tool. My good piercing tool is on my other desk. I always forget to bring it over here. So I will go ahead and finish this, and then we will add it to our page. All right, so there is my title. I am going to dovetail these, so I'm just eyeballing the center and then going from one side up to that center and the other side up, and then we'll do it on the opposite end. And then stick it there, and then that will really pop. And then I think we can call this done. So one of my favorite things to do is when I'm all done is add it to the album. Now I could put some bling there. I recently got these. They are called the Blooming Pearls, and they're gorgeous. I was helping a fellow demonstrator at an expo, and she had them, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have these. And again, you see things in the catalog and they look great, but when you see them in person, they're greater than great. So aren't these pretty? I love that there's different sizes and different color, and they've kind of got a little bit of shine to them. But what if we use the pink to bring out that pink up at the top? So you can put one right here. And then the other one right here. And I think that will be just enough something something. And there is our August page. So let's, you know, and you could even, I could have even put them right on the inside of, right on the blue, but I'm going to keep them there. See, I always like second guess myself. Do you ever do that? Let's pull in our album, and we will slide. Oh, you know what else we could do? Let me get my black journaling pen. And because I've been doing this on all of the other months, we'll add some consistency. Now I really wish, I wonder if I dare try to if that's going to make a mark on my paper. Put it right here. I think I'm going to like that better. You're getting the real deal today, folks. I should title this, How to Fix Your Mistakes, or How to Change Your Mind and Make It Work. How does that sound? That would be a good title. I'm sure we all do that, right? And then because this is kind of wonky and not real even, this is my trick, is to just add squiggly lines, and then it all looks intentional. So I originally did get out a bunch of my teacher and school theme stamps, but then I remembered I just wanted to keep it quick and easy, and I am way late in getting this page done. And I think we did good. do you think? I like it. So now let's add it to our page, or to our album. There we go. So I added that little doodling there because you can see here, I did it here and I did it here. So I've been doing it on all of the pages, so kept it consistent. But there you go. Favorite photo for August is done. Better late than never. Want to thank you for joining me today. If you like this video and could give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Let me know if you're doing a Photos I Love album. I would love to hear about it. And if you don't already subscribe, hit that subscribe button. It helps my little channel to grow. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye-bye.